another Pixel to Plate episode. This is episode 8, and this is a series where I take every food from The Sims 4 and I try to recreate it in real life. By the way, my name is Daniela. Hi, it's nice to see you here. And let me explain it to you how this goes. So these videos have usually 3 parts. I have the play it in the game, like cook it in the game, cook it in real life, and then the third part is the taste test. So let's just get into it. Let's see what we're going to cook today. Let's go. Okay, my sim is here. Look at this wall is getting filled with all our recipes, and that's like the best part of the challenge so far, at least for me. Seeing this wall filled up is just giving me like a visual cue that look how much I'm cooking. So I love that. Okay, let's see what we're gonna make. Canning, I'm so excited for. Like, obviously not gonna do that, but I was thinking, like, maybe in the summer, that might be a fun challenge to undertake. We'll see how this challenge progresses, but I have been thinking about it. Okay, let's see the actual cook. We made gyozas. They say vegetable dumplings, but those look like gyozas. We made grilled cheese, we made bread, eggs and toast, milk bread. Again, I'm not going to make a separate lactose-free milk. Onigiri, okay. Vegetarian, safe, lactose-free. I'm surprised that, like, you know how the, like, japchae and the rice cake had, like, a whole description about them? Like, onigiri don't. And that's fully Japanese, at least, yeah, it is a Japanese. So I'm surprised they don't have the Japanese writing and all that, like they have to nyangao and japchae. So it's just a little observation. So let's make onigiri. I'm so excited for next time to make Yorkshire pudding. I'm not gonna make them lactose free, but onigiri. Okay, let's go. Single serving. Let's see. Do I have to cook the rice? Will she use already cooked rice? The animation is kind of, I'm kind of over it, because every time there's like any kind of vegetable, I don't even know what kind of vegetables you have in onigiri, but it's the same animation, and I never realized it because I never paid attention. Ooh, wait a minute. Howdy there, friendly reminder that hey now, question center. Oh, that doesn't matter. We're not doing that. That's a different thing. Ooh, okay, she cut something. Looks like chicken. And now she put it in a bowl. It looks like a salad. Sims 4 makes absolutely no sense when cooking. That is not how you make onigiri. Sims, do better. What? Nothing in the animation she made had anything to do with making an onigiri. Nothing. No rice, no wrapping of seaweed, no, like, nothing. Ridiculous. But this is the onigiri. It looks cute. It's a little, I wanted to say it's unusual that it has that thing, but it did look like, it looks like it's like Spam and then it's in the middle, but this is supposed to be vegetarian, isn't it? Vegetarian, safe, lactose free. So it's definitely not Spam. What is this? Like salmon can't be, tuna can't be. What can this possibly be? And there's so many variations with onigiri, it's crazy. But let's have her take a picture to put on our wall and then I'll have her eat it. I'm curious what the animation for that is. The onigiri is on the wall. We have one more recipe we have completed. She just went to throw away the trash. Let's eat the onigiri. And let's see. Her house is so pretty. Whoever designed this house in The Sims 4, fantastic jobs. Like some of their initial houses, horrible. This one, stunning. Ooh, okay. I find it extremely strange that she had to break it in 2, because that's not how you eat it. But like this animation makes no sense. The cooking, just ridiculous. The cooking and the eating animation could do better. But this is onigiri. Not really sure yet what kind of variety, like do I only make one? Do I make a variety? let's figure it out. So let's go back to cooking it. Okay, so today we're going to make onigiri, and I also went to Lawson. Here's a clip of the Lawson. And I bought 3 pre-made onigiris. If you don't know, I live in China, so these are very easily and readily available. And I got 3 different flavors. This should be some kind of chicken, I think. This is the first one. Then this is a classic tuna and mayo. And then the third one is shrimp, because shrimp is my favorite ever. So I also got this like roll. It's the same one as the tuna one. It's just in a different shape. I don't know why. But I just thought, let me get it and try it. So yeah, I also have these 4 to try them out. And let's actually make it myself. Now, I want to preface. I want to preface this by saying that I do not have a rice cooker. Well, I do have a rice cooker, but it's back at home, and I'm Eastern European, okay? I don't know how to cook rice. Whenever I try to cook it in a pan, it just doesn't work well. Risotto, 100% can make. Just regular rice, I don't know how to do that. But I will try my best today. And yeah, I also have this, I think this is like Japanese rice, so hopefully this will work out. So without further ado, let's go. I'm also going to follow the onigiri recipe from Just One cookbook. I will put the link down below. And by follow, I mean very loosely. It's just an onigiri. I have made them previously. And today I'm going to make tuna and mayo onigiri. I also bought furikake specifically for this episode, and this is basically rice seasoning. So I think I will try to make one with this as well and see how they taste. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to follow the pot over stove recipe, and this says I need 300 grams of rice, 400 milliliters of water. First I have to rinse the rice and just clean it, and then put it in a covered pot with and bring it over medium heat to boil. Then once the water is boiling, turn the heat to low and cook, tightly covered for 12 to 13 minutes, and when it's done cooking, open the lid, and if there's any water left, close it and cook it a little more. Okay, so while the rice cooks, I'm going to make the filling for the onigiri. I have my can of tuna, I have Kewpie mayo, so we're being very Japanese. I believe this is Japanese. I hope it's not Chinese. I think Kewpie is Japanese. So we have this one. It looks like this. And I also need soy sauce. I have this giant one that I don't know why I bought, because I don't really eat that much soy, but whatever. So let's make the filling. Okay, so you're going to need a bowl. You're going to need 1 can of drained tuna. Put 2 tablespoons of mayo and half a teaspoon of soy sauce. So that's what I'm gonna do. Apparently the furikake pack comes in 3 different flavors. This is just seaweed flavor. I had to translate them. So this is like regular seaweed. Then we have seaweed egg yolk, the yellow one. And then we have seaweed like shrimp flavor. So I think I'm going to go for the blue one, just the regular what is it? The regular seaweed flavor, because I have tuna and I don't want them to be like fighting with each other. So I'm just going to go for one blue one. That's the plan. I just turned off the rice. It's done. I still need to leave it like 10 minutes to just steam, but I'm pretty sure I messed it up, and by pretty sure I'm 100% sure, because it also got burned somehow. I don't understand. How do people leave them for like 12, 13 minutes and nothing burns. Maybe it's my pans, but like all of them, it just makes no sense. But I'm white, okay? Just because I live in China does not mean I know how to cook rice. So I'm going to leave that for 10 minutes because apparently that's a very important step. And then I'm going to assemble the onigiri. It's just such a simple recipe and I still managed to mess it up. When I was in high school, I ate so many tuna onigiris, like I made them myself. But I had a rice cooker. Do you know how easy it is? You just measure the rice, put it in there, put some water, and bam! It will do it for you. Perfect every single time. But no, I don't have a rice cooker here, so it is what it is. Okay. I'll be back with you when it's time to assemble them because it's so hot in here as well. It's June. I don't know what I'm thinking, but it's fine. The rice has chilled, so let me show you how it looks. Not perfect, but it's cooked and that's all I can ask for. So let's try to assemble the onigiri without actually burning my hands off. So let's see how we're gonna do that. I got some water and then I put salt on a plate. So now I can dip my hands in the water. That's so much easier. And then I'm supposed to take like a little bit and just kind of like put the salt on my hands, if that makes sense. And now, I really hope this isn't, oh, it's okay. If I move fast, this should be fine. Okay, I need to do like this. I don't know if this makes sense. I'm gonna try my best. I need to stand up, this is ridiculous. Okay, like this, it's burning. Okay, I don't know how good of an idea it is. Put some tuna. I'm burning. Ow. Okay, put some more rice. Come on. Okay, squish it. Okay. There is tuna uncovered, so let's take some rice and just put it on top. Okay. Kind of make it into a circle, see? And after the circle, kind of squish it and make it like a mountain. I don't usually fuss over the shape. I just make it into a bowl and eat it. So, okay, triangle. It's more of a pyramid than a triangle, but it's what it is. Here we go. It actually looks insanely amazing. Okay, now let's take the nori sheet and I'm supposed to cover it. How was it in The Sims? It was like this, but the bottom part didn't have, damn it. Am I using too much? Okay. Oh, where did I put it? There. Cut it in half. Let's try again. Put it here. Is this too small now? Try again. We have this, put it here. This has to cover this. This has to cover this. And this part needs to be cut off. So this is what I have. I think it looks nice. It's not the most beautiful one, but I just don't understand how they wrapped it like that. It just makes no sense. But this is my onigiri. So now let's make one that's, the rice is really good. Let's make one that's with the furikake. So let me mix the rice with the furikake. Put it in there. Mix it up, mix them up. I'm also only going to make 2 because I have 4 different ones from Lawson and I don't want to waste them. I'll put these in the fridge and just make some more tomorrow. Less than beautiful, but I'm going to only make, they're so ugly, oh my god. Especially this one, poor thing. This is a tuna onigiri, and then I have furikake onigiri, and I have to come to terms with the fact that I will never beat Lawson. On aspect, at least. So, now it's time for the third part, the ones you waited the most. Let's try these bad boys. Let's go. Welcome to the third part of the video. None of my backgrounds ever make any sense, but it's just on brand at this point. I have my Lawson onigiris here. I have my 2 Frankenstein looking onigiris here. And then I also have this macaron with a biscuit inside. This has nothing to do with onigiris. I just saw it at Lawson and I really, really wanted to try it. So we're going to try it together because this is gorgeous. It also says, it's perfect. It's not expired yet. So beautiful. Okay, first let's try mine because obviously I'm going to try this one first, the simple one with tuna and mayo one. Now, I am quite disappointing by the aspect of this, but let's see. At this point, just let's see. Fantastic. Was there not to love? I ate so many onigiris in high school, it just gives me flashbacks. Not all of them are good, but you know, this is delicious. Even the rice. It's not cooked perfectly, but it's very good. And it is cooked, so I am proud about that. This is what it looks inside. Well, I guess we'll have to wash the carpet now. So this is what it looks inside. It's rice, tuna, and you can't see the mayo because it's all mixed in, but it is amazing. I fully recommend. It's delicious. Now let's try the furikake one. It's just a rice bowl with furikake and seaweed, so let's see. I don't know how I feel about this. It's very sweet, but in the strangest way. Like, it's not sugar sweet, but there's still a sweetness to it that I don't particularly like. It's also a lot of sesame. The seaweed also tastes quite different from like this seaweed. It's just, I don't know how I feel about that. It's like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Like, I can eat it. I wouldn't buy it myself, but I can eat it if I need to eat it. This one is like a 9 out of 10. Well, maybe like an 8 out of 10. The flashbacks are giving the scores a little bit lower, but it's delicious. Like, if I had, like, every time I was hungry, I just made this. Because again, if you have a rice cooker, it's just like this. So easy, so easy. You also can freeze the rice. There was a girl on TikTok that just froze the rice and then defrosted it with like an ice cube in the microwave, and then it was perfect. So that's what I did as well, and it's so easy, like so easy. So this is fantastic. Now let's try the Lawson's one. Also, this is iced tea, by the way, that I made. It's just tea that I put in the fridge and then I put some ice in it. Let's start with the first one. I googled what this means. It means Orleans chicken. So the Lawson's one, you open like this. There's a little pull, see, all around. There we go. And then you kind of top of the plate, preferably, so you're not on top of the carpet. And then you gently kind of like do like this, see? So this and the seaweed break apart, and you just, well, I did lose a little bit of seaweed there, but this is what the perfectly triangle one looks like, the ones that are supposed to look like this. So let's see. I don't like this. The rice is very good, the seaweed is very good. I'm not a fan of chicken. Gosh, I don't want to swallow this. Oh, this is what this looks like inside. It's just rice, and then you have a tiny bit of chicken, but that chicken is so powerful. Like, it's not my thing. Also, chicken and seaweed just don't mix for me, but this was this one. Also, when you buy them at Lawson, you can ask them to heat them up for you. I never liked onigiri that is warm, so I always eat it cold. Well, this one's kind of warm right now, but I prefer the cold ones, especially if it's with tuna or like any fish, because I think tuna just doesn't do well heated up. But let's try the shrimp one. Once again, pull this thing. Pull it like this. They're also very, very cheap, by the way. This is like 390 yuan, which I will put on the screen how much it costs in dollars and euros, but so cheap. so cheap. So this is the shrimp one. Again, the shrimp paste is like right there. Let's see. I'll get a corner because it has shrimp, I guess. Okay, so there's very, very little shrimp. Like, it's almost just rice, but it's not bad. I don't mind this one. It's actually quite good. This is pretty good. The ratio for shrimp to rice is not okay, but this is okay. It's fine. Now let's try the tuna and mayo one, the one we're comparing with mine. Here we go. Let's see what the ratio is like. Again, there's a ton of rice for very little filling. So let's see. Between the Lawson and mine, Lawson's obviously looks better, but I think mine tastes better. The ratio between rice and tuna is kind of messed up. There's so much rice and very little tuna, which I guess is to be expected. Mine is more like well ratioed, if you will, or I just like more filling in mine, but it's not bad. Like, I wouldn't mind eating this. Also, the ratio between mayonnaise and tuna is a little iffy. There's too much mayonnaise for what amount of tuna you get. I prefer it more on tuna rather than mayonnaise. So this was the Lawson one. I'm going to put these nicely in the fridge. I'm just not bothering right now. I'm not going to try this because it tastes, I'm 100% sure it tastes the same as the tuna and mayo one, because it is tuna and mayo. It's just a different shape because for ease of eating or whatever. Maybe the ratio between tuna and rice will be better because there's a lot less rice in there. But now for the main part, let's try the dessert, the macaron. Ready? Ta-da! See how beautiful it is? I don't know if it's focusing, but this is gorgeous. It's so beautiful. This is not part of the episode. I just really want it. Okay, let's give it a try. It's so cute. Look at that. Insane. Probably shouldn't be eating it on top of just tuna smelling rice, but it is what it is. It's, in the beginning, it's very sweet, and then there's like a zing. I think there's some kind of citrus in there. Maybe like a puree of some kind, and then you have the biscuits, which are still a little bit crunchy. I say the macaron is more crunchy than the biscuit inside because it kind of soaked up. But it is still crispy, and then you have this whatever filling that is. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's very good. I don't mind it. I don't love it. I don't love macarons in themselves. I just think they're far too sweet for what they are. Like, it gives me a toothache. And I eat Snickers bars. So, yeah, but I love it. I mean, I don't love it. It's just fine. But I don't mind it. So this was the macaron part. I'm going to eat this after I wrap up the episode because it's been going on for a while. But this was episode 8, I believe, the onigiri. I give this like an 8 out of 10. I love onigiris. I think there's so many like fillings, so many things you can do with them. It's very versatile. Again, if you're in Asia or maybe even America, I'm not sure. Eastern Europe does not have this, but it's so easy to like grab them from the convenience store. They're quite cheap. They're quite healthy, I would say. It's just rice with fillings, so it's better than whatever snacks you could like possibly get, like crisps or anything like that. So I really loved this episode. It didn't turn out looking exactly like The Sims, but I am proud with what I made and tasted. So this was today's episode. Thank you for watching. Please give it a like. Comment below if you've made these before or if you'd like to make them. And yeah, tell me what you thought about this episode. And please consider subscribing so you can see more episodes from me. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.